Today we're going to be making the new internet craze, and which is this one pan oatmeal. So I diced about 10 to 12 strawberries after cleaning them, of course. Get you 2 bananas, and you're going to need flax seeds or chia seeds, doesn't matter. Some oatmeal, some almond milk, some mixed berries, preferably frozen, but you don't have to get them frozen. You can get them separately at your local fruit and veggie shop. It really doesn't matter. Some peanut butter and some Greek yogurt. So let's hop right into this easy recipe. First, you're going to chop up your bananas. You're going to mash them. And you could just do it like this, but I wanted to put my own little twist on this recipe. And I decided to mash some of the strawberries with the 2 bananas at the bottom of the pan. I just felt like I wanted this strawberry banana type of feel to it. So that's what I did. You don't have to do it. You can stick to the original recipe, which is 2 bananas squashed. But trust me, you're going to want it like this. Okay, so once you mash this up in the bottom of your pan, you're going to grab a cup of oats. You can grind your oats in a blender and get it really fine, or you can just use it as is in your container. So grab your cup of oats, and you're going to just make sure you evenly coat the entire pan. You know, spread it out. Make sure it's all even. I mean, you're going to be mixing this up, so it really doesn't matter. But, you know, if you're doing it like me, just have fun with it. The one thing I liked about this meal is the fact it's very high in protein and actually has no added artificial sugar. Like, you know, usually when you make your oatmeal, you add a little bit of sugar. Let's be honest. Well, this you don't have to. So this is when you're going to sprinkle your chia seeds or your flax seeds. Remember, I said I used flax seeds, and it's only a teaspoon that we use for this recipe. So, yeah, it doesn't matter which one you use. They're basically the same thing. But the main thing I liked about this was the fact that it's high in protein and it's very filling, and the fiber. Anyway, add a cup of almond milk, not whole milk. We're trying to stick to the low calories, right? I mean, I don't really count calories, but I do try to be mindful of how many calories is in something. Now, this pan, I didn't eat it by myself. It was for 4 people, and it's very filling. It'll keep you full for a substantial amount of time, believe it or not. Another good thing about this is if you wanted to leave it in the oven longer, you can actually make these into like your personalized granola bar type of things, which is kind of cool. Oh, while we're talking about this, mix in your ingredients. Just make sure it's mixed around a little bit. Not too much, but just enough so everything is kind of incorporated together. After that, you're going to grab your cinnamon and sprinkle a little on generously. Not too much, but just to give it a little, you know, kick of cinnamon flavor. Some people use almond butter, and couldn't find any in my local grocery store. I know if I went to the mall, I probably could have got some, but wasn't doing that. So I got 2 teaspoons of regular peanut butter. It's reduced fat peanut butter. The only difference is 2 grams of fat between the regular creamy peanut butter and this, to be honest. So after that, I got a Chobani yogurt. I didn't want to buy a big thing of Greek yogurt because I know it would just go to waste. So I got one of these little ones. It's a strawberry banana flavor, well, with the fruit at the bottom. So I just took 2 teaspoons and mixed it in there with my peanut butter. So you're just gonna mix everything in now and just make sure everything is laid out evenly flat once you're done mixing. While you're doing all this, what you're going to need to do is preheat your oven to 370 degrees. I don't know why I didn't tell y'all that in the beginning of the video, but good thing we're only 3 minutes and about 50 seconds in, so we're not too far into the video where it's like mad late. So yeah, if you haven't turned your oven on already, I mean, it's obvious we were going to use an oven, but if you have a toaster oven, you can also use that as well. 375 degrees on the toaster oven. And you're going to end up baking this for about 10 minutes because you're going to come back and add a little more flavor to this, because I put a little twist on this, made this recipe my own. So if you're following my recipe, you're only going to leave it in there for 10 minutes. If you're following the original recipe, you're going to leave it in there till it's slightly brown. As it gets warmer, I'm definitely going to be posting outdoor workouts that I was doing before, during the spring and summer. So those are going to definitely get back to being posted on my page. And I'm going to be posting what I'm doing at the gym now. And yeah, all that's coming soon. So if you're following the original recipe, all you're going to do is put a cup and a half to 2 cups of mixed berries, frozen or not frozen, on top, and put it in the oven until it's slightly brown. If you're following my recipe, you're going to put blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries, well, a cup and a half of that on top. And then you're going to take your cut strawberries and sprinkle it on top as well. So you're going to end up putting in the oven once if you're doing the TikTok version. If you're doing my version, you're going to put it in there twice. If you're doing a TikTok version, you would add your coconut flakes now. Doing my version, then you will put this into the oven for 10 minutes at 370 degrees, and you will go get a teaspoon of coconut flakes and you'll grind them up using, you can use a masher. There's a couple different utensils that I actually cannot pull the correct name out of my head right about now. But yeah, just crush them best way possible because I feel they spread better and evenly when they're crushed. I want no big piece of coconut flake in my mouth. Okay, for all the people doing it my way, this is what it will look like after 10 minutes in the oven. I know it really doesn't look that much, but if you look at the rims of the pan, you can see the browning. So what I did was I started to mix up everything because I was like, I'm gonna add more fruit to this because I know my kids, they're gonna be like, I want some more. So I wanted to, like, fluff up the recipe, make this a little more filling because kids will just run through this like it's water. So what I did was I added a half a cup of oats, a half a cup of blueberries, and I put more strawberries on top before adding my coconut flakes. So my grinded coconut flakes. So there I am adding my half a cup of oats, mixing it in, because some of that's already baked, but I want it to be thick. And then I'm topping it with the blueberries. That was a separate bag that I had in my freezer because I usually use it for smoothies or shakes. So this actually was just something I thought of at the end. In the beginning, I was going to do the TikTok version, but then I thought my kids eat more than that. So this is what I ended up doing. I then took my cut up strawberries and put it on top as like a nice little topping, made sure there was like a strawberry in every bite, and then sprinkled my coconut flakes on and put it in the oven for about 15 minutes on 370 degrees. So once everything was baked, I did sprinkle a little cinnamon on after, but if you want to sprinkle your cinnamon on before putting it in the oven, that's totally up to you. I don't think it'll make much of a difference either or. It's still going to be great, and I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Press the like button if you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, you can press the dislike button. That's okay too. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. I'd love to hear from everybody. I'll be replying to all of the comments that are down in the comment section. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. And that's really it. This is how it looks at the end. And it was yummy. Everybody loved it. So it's great for everybody. So if you're looking for something high in protein, low in calories, and low in sugar, and a good source of fiber, lo and behold, here is the one pan oatmeal. Thanks for watching this video. I know I said that about 2-3 times, but yeah, we're done here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.